Welcome to Fables of Eyrde, the Lost Mine of the Colossus, Part 3. You guys continue on through the labyrinth that is this mine.
How many soul gems do we have now total?
4.
4? 1, 2.
Yeah, we have.
Can someone roll a d8 for me?
1.
You get 2. Occasionally you find 2 ricochet arrows, and you find 1 misty arrow.
Ooh.
A misty arrow. How mysterious. Thank you.
You don't make a lot of jokes, Maud.
Thank
That
you.
was nice.
Don't talk.
Remind me, what does a misty arrow do again?
The misty arrow.
Noted.
The head is made of a purple and white swirling gem like a candy.
Yum.
On impact, it teleports the attacker to the target's destination within the range of the bow, but teleports the target to the previous attacker's location. So you swap places.
Oh, so it doesn't do any attack damage? It just
Doesn't
switches...
add any attack damage.
Okay, got it. Cool. That's awesome.
It can affect creatures, objects, and environment.
Nice. Okay, thank you.
All right, as you guys wander through the mines. Left turns, right turns. Climb some
Okay, I would insist that we choose one and stick to it.
3 rights. You find yourself in the same place.
Oh god, it's one of these. Okay. All right. Lead away.
You see ahead is a mound of rocks with torches and lanterns, and you can even see and here at this point, especially for the ranger, a functional crane lowering things and raising things. And you hear Grummish argued in the air.
What are they saying, Celine?
You hear orders such as, "Hurry up, no slacking." And then you hear a third one with a feminine voice. "Be patient. We will find it."
I tell them, it sounds like they're looking for something. Were you told about something specific in this place that you didn't tell us about? Why are there so many people here?
I would love to know that. I would also love to know if they have the proper permits.
You said they were looking for something?
The way they're talking, they're asking about be patient, hurry up. It just sounds like they're looking for something. I don't think you got all the information about this job.
I'm starting to think that myself.
As you come up to these rising rocks, it's maybe 40, 50 feet tall. You see that kind of a scaffolding system to get to it, and then there's scaffolding to crawl around and into the crane where the cable is going into the rock system. As you come up to the scaffolding that leads to this rock mound, and I'll use these as an example. They are a good 10 feet apart from each other, and you see a single plank of wood bridged to each one.
Yeah, let's try and be stealthy.
Roll stealth checks.
Nat 20.
Okay, not today.
It has its mode.
What'd you get, Dale?
I got 5 total.
Got a hot 6.
Hot 6.
Dewey is still panicking. He won't shut up. It's fine.
But my name is Dewey.
No, your name is Dewey. I named you after the Dewey Decimal System. That's why you're Dewey.
And that's why you're so smart.
18.
18? The 2 pallets that your characters and the axe beaks are standing on the map, it is rounded off. Technically, it is off the map. You are entering the battlefield.
I see.
The what now?
The battlefield.
That's what I would call it. You don't have to fight.
Some could call it
Before
that.
we went to
We
break,
don't
you were
have
like,
to.
It might be combat, it might not be combat.
It
You just
might.
want to be able to see it. Now you're like,
just
it's
what
battlefield.
Words. How do
Did
they
you
work?
give yourself away?
No, I didn't. The plan still stands. TPK.
To
I
kill
mean,
it.
you guys can keep going.
Oh, can we? Thank you.
Yeah.
I
You're
don't really
welcome.
feel like there's a way through this without fighting. Where's the exit? Can we see it from where we are?
What's the distance from this platform to that
Yeah,
platform?
is there an exit other than the way we came in?
And is it 30
Answer
feet?
all of our questions at once.
Simultaneously.
You see them operating a crane going in and up.
But look
That
at that
hole.
mini with the axe. That's an
That
important
glowing
mini.
hole.
Yeah, he doesn't look like all the others who look the same.
He's not like all the other boys.
And you also see. Oh, wait. Okay, distance from where?
Oh, from just the nearest platform to these two guys up there.
About 30 feet.
Great, love that for me.
Perfect. It's about 10 feet between each platform as well.
Okay. And are they all working?
Everyone's working. So the two guys you notice on top by the crane, they are operating it. One guy is standing guard at the far end, and you see somebody standing guard next to a stationary weapon.
Kira, could you take out the high one and the one over there, the far one?
I mean, yeah, but wait, how many people do we see right now?
Supposedly only 4.
Yeah, I can do that.
I'm gonna have to take out the other ones anyways, but we could give ourselves a head start by getting those 2 knocked out who will alert the others way up high.
Because we have to cross this bridge. We might as well get the jump on him.
If you take them, I can try and take this guy out at least for a turn so that someone can get close enough to hit him.
I mean, Bernard could also set the tower on fire.
I have a range of 120 feet with my fire.
Set
I can
a lot
hit
of
that
things
guy.
on fire, that's true.
I'm very good at it.
Yeah, how sneaky do we have to be?
I mean, Kira's pretty sneaky.
What's the doom clock at?
It's at like 8 or 9.
7.
Okay.
That's 7
How
or 8.
sneaky do we gotta be? We would have to roll an 8 on the die.
Oh no.
I can try and stealth in alone and see what's happening.
That's true.
That's pretty clever.
You are.
Yeah, I would say you stealthing and taking out that ballista guy is our best bet.
Ready for this?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Y'all ready for this?
Okay.
Before she goes, first of all, just for story-wise, I copied all the runes I saw on that guy, not just the one that I broke.
Sure.
And
Great.
then also I'm casting mage armor on myself.
I'm gonna put guidance on you before you go.
Thank you.
What does it look like casting mage armor?
Just like from my book, just like I just put like a page, like one spectral page, just kind of it wraps itself around me.
I love it.
Yeah.
What does it look like when you cast guidance?
Kiss the ring, and then blow it.
Kira. You leave one more treat. And then put your bow back. And you're off. The guy on the ballista looks around, and as his eye line passes by you, because you're very snow-like, you just lay still, and his eyes just pass by as if he's just looking at a pile of snow.
I don't see ice.
I don't see ice,
I
guys.
can't believe you didn't prepare snow for us. Where's the snow, C-Mike?
Not here.
As you make it to the end of the scaffolding,
Ask and you shall receive.
My God.
there's a single plank of wood, essentially a 5-foot long piece of wood, that's connecting this scaffolding to the next one. And then there's a piece of wood on the pallet next to you. What do you do?
Wait, on the pallet next to me?
So there's a piece of wood right here,
Mm-hmm.
and there's a piece of wood that connects. You can choose to cross. It's up to you.
What would I do with the other piece of wood? That's my... Oh, God.
Maybe it can reach the middle thing.
Oh, shit. But they would notice me, I feel like.
Also, I'm not there. I'm sorry. I'll shut up.
No, any and all.
You can also maybe use it to make a more stable bridge between the two pallets, especially if you're going to try to get the axe beaks through.
Oh God, the axe beaks.
I know.
All right, let's do it. I'm gonna risk it for the biscuit. I'll try and lay that piece of wood real quiet.
Strength check.
That's just fine. I rolled a 22.
22.
Ooh.
Pick up
I
the
have
wood
proficiency, y'all.
and you run over, gently put it down. You cross. And you make it. Go ahead and give me another stealth check.
Okay, I think I'm okay for now. I rolled a 17 with all my stuff.
Great. As you get to there, You feel extremely hidden, and you notice a orc in armor, the one from earlier ordering the others around.
Oh God, she's like right in his eye line.
Go ahead and give me another stealth check.
Okay, I think I'm okay for now. I rolled a 17 with all my stuff.
Some of us rolled a 5 and a 6.
It was a
Yeah,
group
that's
stealth,
true.
wasn't it?
Those are the DCs to spot you.
Oh no.
Okay. What do you do next?
I'll keep trying to stealth my way over.
Which direction? Following the planks, or do you want to pick up planks and go a different direction?
Oh, that's so true.
I guess that's true, actually. Yeah, I'll try and take that other plank.
Give me a strength check.
19.
So cool.
All right. You place down one plank. Do you want to place down another? Or do
Oh
you
my
want to try
God.
this as it is?
I'll take it as it is.
All right. Give me an
This is so
acrobatics
sick.
check.
Okay. Proficient? Can I use my background?
Nope.
Okay. I will use my inspiration.
Don't forget your D4 too, if this is bad as well.
I can't. Oh, for the guidance?
Guidance, yeah.
Okay, I will. You said acrobatics?
Yep.
21.
Balanced. And how you're balancing, you're using like the bow around your neck, kind of like sway
That's
back
so
and forth.
Cool. It's like one of those guys.
You are underneath the ballista, and you are slightly more hidden behind cover from the pillars, the ladder, and the structure itself. You are in the shadows. What do you do from down here?
Can I see? Okay, first of all, the orc leader is in my line of sight, correct?
Yes. If you stand, obviously, then yes.
Okay, so I'm still hiding. Can I see through the boards as well?
Yes.
Are the cracks in the boards big enough for me to get an arrow through?
Yes.
Oh man. Okay, so there are two guys, there's one guy up there.
Don't let...
There are two lights.
There are 2 people. I swear to God.
And sorry, so there's the scaffolding, and what is the thing that
It's like a giant mounted crossbow.
Okay, from this position, I'll take out... Who should I take out?
Shh, cha-cha, shush.
All right, guys, I relay to Bernard. I have a clear line of sight, basically, almost to the guy above me and that leader guy we saw before. I'm only gonna get one shot to surprise either of them.
I would say I'm not much of a tactician, but logically, the person with the giant ballista with advantage on us would be very bad.
All right, I'll just go for it and try and stealthily aim at this guy and shoot.
All right. Aiming up. So his AC is going to be a little bit higher because of the wood.
Doesn't she ignore partial cover?
Or her sworn enemy.
Yeah, if I cast that specifically.
So his AC is going to be about 13.
Oh, that's real bad. That's real bad.
Do you want my inspiration?
What's your bonus? What's your bonus?
Uh,
Well, you can give inspiration.
Yes. Go ahead.
Oh, it doesn't matter because I rolled still bad.
Wow, great.
So
Thanks, dice.
Yeah, it's
It's all right. I came here to murder.
11.
11.
Mm-hmm.
So close.
Yeah.
One of the baddies turns their head and points out the arrow flying up. Bernard goes first in initiative.
Wonderful. So everybody, the jig is up. They know. Do they know?
You saw the arrow fly up, and you heard one of the bad guys point it out.
Okay.
Well, they don't necessarily know where we are yet.
No, they don't, do they? And anything I do will alert them very quickly exactly where we are. I'm gonna move to like right away from everybody else.
Well, you are technically on Carmichael.
Right. Fair
So-
enough. Carmichael and I will move to the next platform.
Oh.
Great. And then I'm going to firebolt at the guy on the ballista.
Okay.
I'm going to burn
In
a
inspiration.
inspiration, because an 11 wouldn't hit. Would it? Would it? No.
The guy?
Yeah.
11 would hit.
Okay, then I just do that.
Oh,
you're
because
good.
he only
Yeah.
got the bonus because of the cover.
Yeah, he had +2 to partial cover. Okay, cool. So yeah, I dart through his forehead. Flaming dart right through it.
Wilhelm screamed. No, he's dead. Falls off. You see the body fall right by you with a little bit of singe and smoke.
Then I guess the only thing else I'll do is kind of like lean like to the side. Like I'll just try to use like
Carmichael as cover.
Carmichael as partial cover. Yes.
Can Celine run into where Kira is with 45 feet?
Oh shit.
You can get to right here.
Okay.
You wouldn't be able to cross the final plank.
Okay, that's fine. I'll do that. I guess I will dash because it's I can't attack anyway.
Give me an acrobatics.
Ooh, it's a nat 20.
Congrats, inspo.
You've been rolling great on the net 20s.
Yeah.
Odd, this is not normal
Real
for
high.
me.
I'm taking the low
Those
roll.
new dice.
Yeah, Celine just like internally screams as she runs over to Kira.
As you cross the plank of wood, you're like, this is so much.
Would I be able to get a sight on him at any point in that, or is it
Which
just
one?
this orc guy in the armor? Just knowing where
No,
Kira said he was, and
Oh, that's
would I
right,
be able to
message.
spot him?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no worries if not, but just
No, you would be able to if you got the information, yeah.
Cool.
So it's a accurate guesstimation.
cool. All right. Cause I think that Maud is gonna hop down, and is going to start sort of rubbing the ring, getting that light forming again, and is going to cast Guiding Bolt. And it's this time, before it was the spotlight, now it's the beam of light, right? 120 feet in his direction, and I have to roll an attack, which is weird for magic, but here we are. Hoo-yah.
Oh, I saw
It was on a 20. It was on a 20.
It bounced off the wall.
Not on 20. It was it's 8 plus 7 is 15.
That hits.
It's wonderful. I like to think that when it hits, it's like molten, like phosphorescent light. It's like this just pure glowing, like magma kind of style.
Cuts you two under in the scaffolding. A beam of light just shoots right by, hits your. How much damage?
That deals 14 radiant damage, and the next attack roll made against the target before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Nice.
Sweet.
That'll be me.
He screams in pain. Roar! Collapse the hole!
Oh no.
Oh no!
That's very bad.
Do what now?
He's going to run and jump and grab onto the cable that's of the crane and slide down.
Oh shit.
Oh, we gotta go.
This orc guy's cool.
Go! Ah! He slid so fast.
Like a fireman's pole.
Baddies. He's gonna run over to the scaffolding, and you two see him starting to light a fire.
Oh shit.
No.
Somehow that's really funny in my head. He's like, I'm a
gay.
Oh, just you wait. Just you wait.
He doesn't notice you. He's just going for the fire.
Stop it.
You spot these guys dismantling and taking apart the crane.
Okay, take my movement and climb the scaffolding. And I will take aim at the guy who's trying to bring down the crane. I'll use that ricochet arrow, I'll knock it, and pray. Oh, I'm rolling like garbage. 11.
Ting, 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 ting. Hits him in the back of the head.
Thank
Yes.
God. Okay. Woo. Is he does it cause him to like jostle about and bring him out of cover yet?
Yeah, it absolutely does.
Okay,
There's a bit of an arrow going on in his head.
Yeah. I'll shoot again
Fine.
with a normal arrow. Oh, that's much better. That is a 20. Dirty 20.
320
Mhm.
hits.
Okay. I'm aiming for his head.
Arrow goes
Between the eyes,
and
baby.
he falls down.
Great.
Well,
Did we figure
it's
it
not your
out?
time yet. Just
Okay, it's not my time.
just soon.
I will patiently wait for my time. I am a wizard. You see sparks happening down here,
Uh-huh.
and you see dismantling happening up here.
Uh-huh. But he said clog the hole or just
Close
Collapse
the hole.
collapse
collapse
the
the
hole.
hole.
Bernard is like, that means the crane, is what he understands that to mean.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and just firebolt that top dude by the crane. It's 18 to hit. Bernard just throws his fire dart, just a little inferno dart, like right through that guy's face.
How many people does Bernard kill normally when he's out?
You'd be surprised. Oh, when
It
your
may or may
mentor's
not
Indiana
have been a
Jones.
wanted poster for a certain gnome, but you're not sure right now.
Something about him seems so familiar.
Anyway, just fire dart right through his forehead.
Yes.
Screams and falls. Ah!
Next time, Dewey. Next time.
Next time, you got it, boss.
All right. No, partner, not boss. Partner.
So cute.
My friend.
This relationship I'm very invested in.
Yeah, then I'm gonna just hop on my guy and then move forward across the planks.
All right, Celine is going to run out from this cover
Okay.
and come over to the side and just like aim to smack her battle axe down in this guy's skull.
Run, jump out of the scaffolding, tuck and roll.
And then I,
get up to the top of the rock.
yeah.
You see ominous light glowing from below.
Sure do.
And then turn and swing your axe at a guy.
Yeah, and she's kind of screaming while she does it. Great, it's a 17. So as Celine runs up and she's like, she aims her battle axe to slice down in his skull, lifts it, and then goes to chop off the head. Do I kill him?
The head goes off, and you see as he dies, green energy comes from the body, rises up, and then swoops down below.
Maud,
No, we're not. We gotta follow that guy. Go.
you want me to go in the hole?
Go in the hole.
I gotta get paid extra for that.
Yeah, we'll work it out. We'll put in the paperwork. I want to hop on Cha-Cha and go. Yeah.
All right, I guess Celine is hopping in the hole.
Thank you.
All right.
I feel calm and safe now.
I don't.
Celine jumps into the hole, grabbing onto the cable, slides down very professionally and waiting for her extra pay.
Mm-hmm.
What do you guys do? With the axe
Go.
beaks.
Go. Oh, I'll leave the axe beaks. But I just feel like it's faster than me. So
I whisper to Carmichael, you are a great steed and friend.
they're gonna be fine.
Go be
they're
with
gonna
your
be
friends.
He snuggles up a bit to you.
Oh,
I give him a treat that Kira gave me.
All right, no, that's enough. We go.
It doesn't bite your finger.
Oh, he's never not bitten my finger. we go across to the hole.
I want to get paid too. I'm like, well, we've made it this far. I want to leap from the scaffolding and grab onto the cable and swing down.
So cool.
Yeah.
And she slides ahead of you guys, making
See
eye
ya,
contact.
sucker.
It's for the best.
Yeah, for sure. As we're running by, I will send my mage hand to just look at his pockets. Just try to look for stuff.
Roll me a d8.
Just the mage hand and Dewey are working in tandem. Like Dewey's like, he's like telling where the mage hand to go, and the mage hand is just searching. 7.
He has a scroll on him.
Great. I'm glad. Paper with writing.
What is Dewey's reaction to finding paper?
New friends.
Yes, new friends. And
Old memories.
I bring the scroll and the mage hand and Dewey, the whole gang just comes back.
What's the scroll?
The scroll is a scroll of absorb spell.
Oh.
As a reaction, the scroll can absorb a spell that is targeting only you and not with an area of effect. The absorb spell's effect is canceled, and the spell's energy, not the spell itself, is stored into the scroll. The scroll magically becomes an extra spell slot equal to the level of the spell casted, max 5th level.
Wow.
That's cool.
Whoa.
That's
Wow.
huge. That's huge.
That's super cool, and I can use that like as a reaction to somebody trying to hit me.
That's really
One
cool.
time.
Sick. That's very
and the
cool.
the whole scroll it will become a spell slot.
Spell slot.
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
While you're rummaging through pockets, I'm just down in the hole. We gotta go. Where did he go? He said he was destroying something. He said something bad.
I think he was talking to the people with the crane. I think they were gonna.
I think they're trying to collapse it.
Yeah, I think the
don't
crane
like
was
it. I
gonna
want to
fall.
catch
Hey,
it.
do you guys want to come down here or what?
I'm down there.
I did all that
I'm
on the
down
run.
there.
I'm already on the cable.
I have
yeah.
clumsily gone down the cable, but I'm down there.
To the unknown.
You come down to the bottom. You find yourselves just outside a stone door.
That's ominous.
Mhm.
In Jotun, written above it, says the Conqueror's Tomb.
I relay that to everyone else.
And on the door handle, it says Court of Colossus.
Court of Colossus. Now, would I know the significance of that?
Something to do with giants.
We really have no other information on this era.
This is completely new.
What a blind spot that we have in this historical record.
Can you make guesses based on just like, archaeological expertise?
You would be able to know that the word Colossus refers to often the pantheon of giants.
I'm guessing that's the 8 of whom we heard earlier.
Or perhaps who are now in that bag.
Rosemary blows through the jarred door and hits your nose.
Disgusting.
Holy.
The scent of rosemary.
I normally enjoy that.
Then a scent of ozone.
Am I familiar with that smell?
Elemental.
No, was not paid enough for this.
Ozone. Elemental. Interesting.
But you could be. We'll submit the paperwork for hazard pay.
Oh my god, I'm not going to be able to file that if I die.
I don't like it either, Kira, but it's no other way.
You gotta be fine.
Okay.
Now, if I die, that's a problem.
That would be the issue here.
So don't let me die.
Okay, all right. Well, that sounds like a threat.
Three capable people. I'm fine. The door is ajar.
The door is already ajar? Okay, great.
Enough for an orc to get through.
Enough for one orc to get through. So we heard the orc say, collapse the hole. And we're already through the hole and we killed the people, presumably, that would have collapsed that hole.
I think he's not gonna collapse other things. He could be doing anything in there, Bernard. Anything.
Could be. He could be.
Can Celine sneak through to spy and see what's happening?
You see a circular room made of stone, slightly domish, a bunch of statues around it, and you see a moon dial shaped pedestal in the center of the room.
Okay, Celine pulls her head back out. She relays that information. Does that mean anything to you two?
Were there any people in there?
No people.
No people.
Come on, you're the brains of this mission.
It's really important.
Bernard is gonna creep in there and just start and try to get a peek at what this stuff and do an investigation.
Yeah, you go into the room.
Mm-hmm.
There's some skeletons laying around.
That's the
Some
undead.
charred.
Okay.
That's the ozone.
There is another door,
Mm-hmm.
or doorway, but it seems to be fully blocked,
Mm-hmm.
purposefully. So it's like designed to be shut.
Hmm.
There are no roll, yet. There are 7 torches hanging on the wall. There are 8 statues. The cracks are filled with melted gold. They all face the center of the room towards the moon dial. On the moon dial sits a cemented handprint.
Do all the statues look the same? The obsidian
No,
statues?
they are all different.
Or is there any writing on them?
There is.
Perchance, do any of them look like a feminine figure holding a lightning bolt?
Mm-hmm.
Not that I would recognize it since I was never shown that statue, but Dale is asking.
Yes, there is.
So Celine sees it.
Oh, do the statues look like the little statues we have?
Just you see one that's similar, and then the one that was fighting the dragon, you find that one, a tall Herculean masculine figure. The face is actually destroyed. It's wielding a battle axe and a fist.
I'm just very upset that someone's defaced a statue. It's fine.
I know, the knowledge is lost. What could have
In Jotun, under the defaced statue, it says Frozen Conqueror.
Conqueror? I relay all this to everyone.
Great. You find a thin feminine figure in a toga, braided ponytail. One hand has a tome or a ledger. The other one has a chisel. It says, Poet of Time.
So you're
I'm describing it.
every single statue?
That was the one next to it. But yeah,
Okay.
Does this mean anything to y'all?
So Frozen. So we've got Frozen Conqueror, and then what was it? Poet.
Poet of Time.
Poet of Time. Poet of Time. Gotcha.
The next
Go
one.
down the list.
Great.
Let's rock.
Yeah, that's
Next
rock.
one, a thin feminine figure wielding rings around rings, surrounding a singular sphere, and it says fertile sorcery.
Fertile sorcery. Okay.
The next one says Lady of Storms, strong feminine figure wielding a lightning bolt.
You're just standing there.
The next one, Sea Lord, an athletic masculine figure with long beard, a triton, waves of water around his feet.
Can I actually roll history on the one that matches my statue?
Absolutely. The next one, Mountain Smith, a powerful masculine figure with a smith's hammer, arms crossed. 2 more, Lady of Volcanoes, tall feminine figure with long hair, stern face, symbol of fire on every button on her robe. And the last one, Forest Guardian, a large masculine figure, fat nose, antlers, a tree growing out of the open palm.
Gotcha. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 statues, counting the defaced one?
Correct.
Okay.
And 7 torches are lit.
Is there an 8? And there's an 8th unlit torch.
There are 7 torches hanging, all of them lit. And then there's the center
With a
dial.
handprint thingy?
Like a cemented handprint, like someone put their hand on wet cement and that's what's left.
Is it like our size or is it big? Is it like a giant's hand?
It's I would say like a Goliath size, so it's a large medium.
Okay.
Okay.
And then your history check for 7.
Pick what you can get.
The Lady of Storms is also considered the Thunderous Witch. It is one of the old gods of the Age of Thunder. She's believed to carry the storm wherever she goes and smite down conquering foes.
I have a question, actually. As a member of the Watch
Yes.
and keepers of the old gods and the old ways, would I recognize any of these as well, other than that one?
The Frozen Conqueror is also known as the God of War and the Allfather. It was the first child of war who struck the first attack against anyone. Created hatred and strife among tribes. And he has 0 tolerance of failure. And you've actually seen that fist, like, you've seen it on flags, like a fist among the Viking orcs.
Cool. We're in I turned to the guys, I'm like, we're in a ancient and maybe bad place.
Isn't it exciting?
It's great.
Well, considering we can't take anything from this room home with us, I say we get out of the not so good place and continue on with our journey.
Oh, wait. Bernard, what can you tell? What's the purpose of this moon dial?
Yes,
Can
Bernard.
I investigate to figure out what's going on with this whole
There's so much to learn here. If we can clear this place out, the Thought Society will surely pay you more than your work's worth.
Cash and checks that you don't know.
We leave you here, and you and Bernard can do the research, and we can just tell the Thought Society where to find
I'm giving
you.
Doherty my inspo.
Wait, I already used an inspo. Can I do 2?
No, you can't do 2 on the same.
Okay. So I got a 2. Blah, 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 investigation.
Your background die for this should be like double, right?
Yes.
Talk about that?
Yeah, but I got a 2 on the natural, or on my d20, so it's still not going to be great. 6, 14.
Better than my 7.
Yeah, let's do that.
I was expecting more.
My man.
You're so hard on yourself.
What would Dewey say?
I don't know. What would Dewey
What would
say?
you say?
You got this, buddy.
Oh, thank you, Dewey.
Don't let the naysayers say anything negative because they're wrong.
Thank you. You're my best friend.
Someday you're going to be amazing.
Someday.
Someday, Dewey.
Damn, Dewey.
So then I have a panic attack.
Which explains the low roll.
Yeah.
When you go up to the moon dial, there's a handprint. You see arcane runes. And by these runes, they don't seem to be, because they're arcane, they're not a language to be read. They're kind of like, it's like looking at a computer chip. You see the processing board, you see where it goes. And you can see those runes go down the dial and then outward to the walls. You would definitely believe that this has something to do with a locking mechanism.
Do those lines that come out go to where the statues are?
Like the gold cracks?
Along the walls? Or
Nope.
okay.
They go up into the
Because
wall,
what did you say was on the walls? You said something about...
just the statues and the torches.
Do any of the torches look like they've been moved, or?
They seem old, covered in cobwebs on the bottom side. They still burn.
How did that guy get in?
An orc came in here. An orc had to leave here. Does anything look more disturbed than other things?
There seems to be more disturbed dirt around the closed door.
I
Okay.
believe we have to go through that somehow.
Yeah, does the door have anything on it?
When you investigate the door, you see the arcane runes come towards the door.
Celine's gonna go and try and open the door.
How do you open the door?
Is there a handle?
There is not a handle.
She tries to push it.
It's almost like a stone picture around stone frame.
Okay, she knocks on it.
Solid rock.
Solid rock.
It's got to be attached to this moon dial.
Yeah. Does the dial look like there's any way to interact or input to it?
I'm gonna
Other than the hand.
put my hand on the handprint.
Okay. 1 second. 2 seconds. At 2 seconds, one of the torches starts to change colors just a little bit, and you suffer 1 point of necrotic damage.
Oh, God.
And then as you lift your hand, the torch turns back to normal.
I hated that.
Fascinating. I start like investigating your hand and like trying to figure out like why it hurt.
Steams. And the steam is actually a little green.
Okay.
Celine's gonna take out a torch and place it on top of the big handprint.
A torch?
Not lit, just as if it's like to see if it has an effect.
The wood of the torch starts to rot and age.
Okay.
Well, you gotta find another option, because that one's gonna kill us.
Will a greater restoration heal necrotic damage?
Well, it's just 1 point of damage.
It's just
I think.
Okay. But if I hold it there, so only 1 point of necrotic damage for the one torch, meaning at least 7 points of necrotic damage.
Interesting. Could we try perhaps one more experiment? We had an orc get through here. Would you mind putting your hand down for at least a second?
Who's gonna fix my necrotic hand when we're done?
Me. I've so much healing.
Fine.
Sounds like a salesman.
I don't like you, and I don't like you.
But we
I
like
thought you did like me. You give me a box.
You're a really valued employee, and I think
I want extra for this.
I sincerely believe that there will be a useful bonus in your future.
Come here. Stand right next to me while I do this.
Okay.
All I'm saying is that there better be more than like a free porridge party when we get back, okay?
Celine puts her hand down.
1, 2, at 2 seconds. Taking necrotic damage.
She grabs onto Maud.
The torch begins to turn a different color. 3, 4, take another point.
She is again gripping
Ow,
and
ow,
squeezing.
So
Maud's
every
arm.
2 seconds, you take 1 point of necrotic damage.
They told me to stay for the full 7, so we're until the torch is light up.
The torch eventually turns green.
Not
And
doing anything different.
And then the next one eventually turns.
It's working, I'm sorry.
How?
This is so interesting.
I know it's not my
I'm
place,
just like,
but can I say I'm taking 1 point of like bludgeoning damage for every point that you're taking?
Yeah. At
Good
10
thing you have this.
seconds, all the torches are turned green, and the first one starts to change a new color.
oh no.
As this is happening, I like, again, a keeper of the old ways, I like do the equivalent of crossing myself. I'm like, this is bad juju.
Your hand starts to turn black.
Ow.
And more, and you start to see it wither and get weaker and weaker.
I don't know much, but I know we're running out of time to heal my hand.
Sorry, go ahead. You want to?
No.
Okay.
You're our magic expert. Is
yeah.
anything happening?
That's what I was gonna do. I was like, can I do like an Arcana check, like see if this is Arcana investigation, just like follow these magic ley lines, see if this is working.
Also,
like, see it
simultaneously,
pulsating
I'm
very
gonna
subtly, but
start
you see
like
it.
trying to heal you while you're taking damage.
So my expert opinion is this is working.
It's working,
Okay.
and it's just dangerous.
Yeah. I relay. I'm sorry, but this is seems to be the key to this lock.
I have to keep going.
Yeah.
It's okay. And so you're grabbing my arm, you've got your hand, I'm gonna put my other hand right on your wrist above where it's turning black, and I'm casting Cure Wounds.
But does that get rid of the necrotic?
It's
The
healing.
energy is combating. So it's healing and then pushing and healing and pushing.
Celine just starts squeezing harder. I have a feeling that doesn't feel good.
At 20 seconds, all the torches turn hot blue.
That's a good healing roll. 16.
Nice.
So at 20 seconds, you've gained 10 points of necrotic, so you can recover that. 21. 22.
It's still going.
Damn.
Nothing is changing now.
Nothing.
23.
Someone
But
try the
before-
door. Someone try the door.
yes.
I am the next strongest. I try and push it.
Go ahead.
Nat 20.
The torches turn back to normal, and the door.
Celine immediately releases her hand and slaps Maud.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, inspo.
Yep.
Oh yes. Wait, I already had one though.
Then you can give someone else your new inspo.
Oh, you can have it in.
How much?
thank
How
you.
much necrotic damage was that total?
15.
Okay, and you rolled me 16.
I rolled you
So
16.
perfect.
Wonderful.
And then Celine slaps Maud and walks straight towards the door, towards Kira.
You okay, buddy?
Hate this job.
Yeah, it sucks.
I'm never doing anything for the Thought Society again.
If they pay out as good as they say they will, we might never have to.
Good.
They're great for learning. I'm
You
so
just
sorry.
get a growl from Celine.
Ooh.
So you take 15 bludgeon.
I sure did.
That's so funny.
How much for the slap?
Oh, that's true.
1.
Let's call it an even 16. Bring me down to 30.
Beautiful.
So everybody filed into the door.
Yeah.
Okay, so Bernard is just
You notice something shiny on one of the skeletons.
on one of the skeletons.
Yeah.
Okay. I pick it up, or I go to look at it.
Maybe 10 ancient coins.
Those
All
coins.
gold, which means they're worth double normal gold. They have Jotun runes on them.
Okay.
They have a date on them, which is early Age of Thunder.
Nice.
Early.
Age of Thunder.
That's.
Unsettling.
Do
This
we?
is a very valuable find.
Bernard, if you don't leave that room right now, we're gonna lock you in.
Fair enough. On his way out, like as soon as he's in the doorway, Bernard is just curious, and like he waits until you have gone, and he's gonna just do Mage Hand and put it on the dial and see if the torches change color.
As you put Mage Hand on, the spectral of Mage Hand starts to wither itself. And
Okay.
you feel 1 point of electricity damage.
Oh. Okay. Well, that wouldn't have worked. Good. I'm glad we tried. And then I head down the file everyone.
kind of want to jam something in between the doors just to make sure.
Is there anything to
Do we
jam?
have anything?
There were. Did you say there were skeletons?
Yeah, you want to put some bones underneath a stone door?
Yeah, well, the last skeleton
about-
we saw was wearing armor, so I wondered if there was like, a
Perhaps
helmet or something.
Perhaps that shield we got earlier.
Yeah, we picked that up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll stick that shield
We'll
in there.
just
We don't
shove
care
that
about the shield
elven
anymore.
armor
We've got
into
so much Age
We
of
have
Thunder
so many
stuff.
elven
we
shields
don't
at the
need
museum,
yeah.
honestly.
Oh, I see. Now it's fine to use the shield, but
Your
I can't
axe
use
is
the battle.
important.
That's from the age. That's from older. It's different.
Celine's furious.
You put the
She
shield
storms forward.
under the door that's open. Roll dex saves.
It'll surprise no one that I'm bad at those.
Hey, that was good.
Gonna
Okay.
burn an inspo.
Do you? Do you
What's
really
that?
want to?
Okay,
What's that?
terrible.
Okay.
What?
16.
16,
16.
16,
26.
26.
Why are you trying to convince me to not have a nat 1 on this? I'm gonna burn it.
Maybe the damage isn't that high. That's why.
Just do it. You'll get another one.
You get another one.
That's a 19 on the die.
Much better. You're a dexterous
You guys
little guy.
walk
I am.
through into a small stone tunnel with no light, and the door slowly
There,
turns behind
light.
you. Light. You are in. There's a Jotun runes on the wall. The Crypt of Memories. You see murals on the wall painted. You see Genasi in chains building structures larger than they would need. You see Genasi transforming into elemental monsters. You see a two-faced portrait of a half Goliath, half orc split. You see war between dragons and giants. You see a full moon over a wasteland, what used to be a lush forest. And you see a map on a wall of all the continents of Eyrde. And you see stars placed on them. One is kind of where you might be, in the wastes. You see another in the middle of the sea, near the Eastlands. Another centered on the Eastlands. 3 in the Southlands. 1 in the West. And 1 even farther north.
Sorry, we see stars where?
It's like starred on the map.
Yeah. And like, where are they?
2 in the north, 1 in the west, 2 in the east. 1 of the east is in the sea, 3 in the south.
This is some Assassin's Creed 1 shit right here. This is unlocking the apple of Eden.
Do these stars correlate with anything Toth Society related?
I think they correlate with locations of other important places.
Mm-hmm. I'm just trying to see, like, off the top of my dome, do I know if, like, do we already have stuff going on there?
Oh, right. Do we have any dig
curtain?
sites? Do we have any?
Get over there.
Thank you.
Yeah.
She was losing her mind.
The Watch. The location of the Westland one is very familiar to you guys.
Celine just kind of nudges Kira and points.
Yeah, I see that. I like also nudge back. Like,
Do we
we're
see
just
them nudging?
You roll perception. You guys know this location as Black Fang Castle.
Oh shit!
3, I'm too fixated on
That is home base, baby.
I'm gonna start copying down this map.
Great. You
with my
copy
carto-
down the map the best you can with all 8 stars.
Celine's gonna find him.
8?
It's the 8
that's-
statues, right?
Okay. Wait. This is the Conqueror's tomb. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So we got the frozen Conqueror.
Oh
You're
no!
telling me that there's a friggin' Titan?
High possibility.
That's a good hypothesis.
Okay,
well,
well,
he's-
society are gonna be so pleased.
I have cartography supplies.
oh,
yes. So
great.
I
Love that.
Your writing skills have never been better.
I use my wizardly quill class ability to just summon a magic quill
Oh,
that can do whatever.
nice.
It doesn't need ink. It can be whatever color ink. It's a perfect map.
You have been you've been mentioning cartography a lot while we were preparing.
It's
too.
a passion.
It's true.
Yeah.
It's a passion.
This
yeah.
is really excellent prep work on your part, Jordy. I must say.
Jordy.
Thank you.
I'm sorry. Bernard. Buddy.
Thanks.
Frozen Conqueror. Was that the thing? The Frozen Conqueror was the most hated?
That's I think that was what
Wow,
Who
we're
was
in
like
the
the-
most
he's-
evil too.
the first to attack anyone. The first
This was Cain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The first murder.
yes, also unforgiving of mistakes.
Oh, yeah. Wow, this guy sucks.
He released hate and strife into the world.
Yeah.
We gotta just kill the leaders
We gotta find that orc.
and get out of here. Yeah.
Oh right.
Because
right.
I think that I mean, okay. Because we have to bring any items of significance, but also we're just trying to learn as much as possible as we can from this.
Yes.
But it just feels like without evidence, you know what I mean? So,
Yeah,
but maybe if we can, I mean, the map itself, right? That means that there will be
There are
other locations,
at least
of
7 other
import
tombs. Yeah.
that might be easier to access.
Also, good point about the orc. They might be here for less benign
Studious,
reasons.
Yeah, academic.
Yeah, they very well could be for bad reasons.
What our players do not see, in a massive chamber held up by ancient Jotun pillars, lit by surrounding flames being lit by the orc champion going by one. The scarred orc woman dressed in her hooded robes brushes her hands over the dimly lit golden sarcophagus, made for what seems to be a half-giant, not a full giant, let alone a colossus. Soon it will be, my lord. Soon the ward will fall. You simply must tell me how, my lord Jarl, and you will finally be able to free this world from the unhinged non-believers. Her eyes burn bright umbral blue. The room begins to rot away. Stone ages, centuries in a moment. Frozen stalagmites and stalactites rapidly grow, millennias in a breath. Bright moonlight casts caustics through the glacier ceiling, so bright there might even be more than one celestial body in the sky. Almost all colors fade, a bizarre, hypnotic, grotesquely beautiful transformation from the room in the material world to the same room echoed in the umbral, the shadow realm of Eyrde. The orc woman is surrounded by undead orc, frost-covered zombies, skeletons weighing a half-ton in chiseled Jotun stone orc armor, humanoid tanks at 7 to 8 feet tall. Their undead eyes glow blue through their knightly helms. Runes glow faintly in ghostly hues that resemble the elements of their masters, most with frosty white, some with thunderous blue, molten red. She even spots some undead elven knights, resembling the one that the party fought in the labyrinth. It is an army of undead knights. A thunderous movement of stone and ice, a giant's face casts down, looking at her from beyond an endless abyss. A creature so large she is only the size of its nose. Its skin pale, eyes filled with raging blizzards. The sound of chains as long as the highest towers are tall. My Jarl. She bows.
You have been found. Which?
They are no obstacle, just rats in a maze. Besides, with your power, my Jarl, we will make Eyrde strong again, wealthy again, proud again, and safe again.
May the second age of thunder begin tonight.
Thank you, Mina, Dale, Allie, and Jordy for being amazing players. Thank you, Ivan, for composing original Eyrde music you hear throughout this entire adventure and many adventures to come. And thank you to Clara and Sergio for their amazing artwork. Shout out to Boom Library and Michael Gelfi Studio and the Recordist for all their stunning sound effects used throughout this piece. And a shout out to Hero Forge for all the player character minis, WizKids for all the NPCs and monsters, and McKee Morology, all the miniature LED and fire effects. And lastly, thank you to all our patrons and YouTube backers who support all the long hours it takes to create these stories. Allie, Chris, and myself, the producers, greatly appreciate it. If you'd like to join our Patreon, you can get the uncut version of this adventure and many others. Check out the links down below. I'm David Carmichael, your GM, and I'll see you next time.